Alright, looks like we're good. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Craig Simmons, and I am back with another video. Yeah, it's late night. It's about 2:45, and just getting a little late night gaming. Get a little gaming rant going on here. That's all. Nothing too much that got to really talk about. Just wanna drop a little jewel out there in the gaming universe. First off, we gonna start it out. Apparently, yet again, another developer has said their game is not coming to the Nintendo Switch. Call of Duty World War II. It's just they just said no. The hardware is not where it needs to be, and the online is not where it needs to be far as the community for the multiplayer. Now, me personally, I thought Call of Duty would have been pretty good for this console. You know, you could play the single player, you know, regular, on your TV, handheld mode or whatever, tabletop. But I thought where it would really shine at is when you get with other people that have Switches and y'all do the wireless LAN and can get your own little private matches on. I said, I figured that would be pretty cool. I get it, the online support wouldn't work too well unless you was connected to a Wi-Fi, obviously, to get into the ranked matches and stuff like that. But yet again, another developer has says no, and big time developer. Like, the Switch needed this, because at the end of the day, whether people want to agree with me, whether you want to hear it, if they can't get these multi-platform games, if they can't get them, they are doomed to repeat the Wii U situation all over again. Now, I get it. Switches are it's a hot item right now, selling like hotcakes. And let's not forget, so did the Nintendo Wii. When the Wii came out, it was the best-selling console of that generation for about 2 years. I mean, it stomped Xbox and PlayStation. But as we saw how that went, they had like moderate third-party games, but they got like cut-up versions, I guess, or watered-down versions. Like Madden was subpar on it. You know, it's just Nintendo has to grow up. They has to grow up, and they need to really make a real console, a real home console. I get it, the Wii, the Switch, or whatever we want to call this thing. The capability, as far as the portability of it, the fun factor, it's there. It's all there. They should have made this thing more powerful. Then it would have been a win-win across the board. But as of right now, I'm considering it a handheld, pretty much. A handheld with home capabilities. That's just about it. That's bottom line. Because these third-party guys are not getting on board with this game or system, as we see. Yeah, with that being said, I'm done ranting on Nintendo. They know what they got to do. They need to stop being stubborn. Go on and make a real console that can compete with the Xbox One X and PlayStation 4 Pro, or PS5 in a couple of years when it drops, probably another 2 to 3 years. They need to make something that can hang with these systems. That's gonna make you turn your head, because the Switch, the way it's going, dead in 2 years. Ooh, trying to get me. Oh, he blocked it. Anyway, moving on. I was on the PlayStation store today, and I had I guess a little thought went through my mind. Was checking out some game trailers, and I went back and I watched the God of War gameplay, the reveal trailer, I guess, from this past E3. And I gotta say, man, that game looks amazing. I'm playing on the standard PS4 OG, the fat one, and I have a 2.5-year-old 4K TV, no HDR. I don't have all the bells and whistles. I had it for the time when it came out. I'm an early adopter, so I had to get it day one and shit like that. So I was thinking, Xbox One X is coming out, and we all know it's gonna be a powerhouse machine. But I was looking at that God of War, and man, my, that game was gorgeous, and it made me think. Microsoft, now I'm an Xbox guy, so probably make some Xbox guys mad, but Microsoft is making this new console, which I'm all for it. I love Xbox, so I'm definitely getting it. But they are really gonna have to step that game up and use the power of this console. Third-party developers aren't really gonna all jump in and go all board because of the parity issues and all of this. But Sony, that's one thing I would give Sony developers. Their games might all have the same standard look, as far as Uncharted, Horizon Zero Dawn, The Last of Us, and Hellblade. They all look the same, pretty much same format, but they all are gorgeous. They all fully utilize the power of the PlayStation. And like I said, I don't have the Pro. I didn't want the Pro because I didn't really see the need to get it unless I was going to really go full in on VR. That's one thing Naughty Dog, Sony Santa Monica, Sucker Punch, that's what they do. They use every bit of power that is in that console. And that's why the PlayStation exclusives from PS3 day to now, they always were gorgeous. And that's what Microsoft is going to have to do. Now, I'm not knocking Microsoft's first party games, the way they look. Gears of War looks good. Halo's always been looking good and getting better. You know, Forza, jaw dropping. But with this generation now, especially we're going into its 5th year now, might as well say going on its 5th year, whether you choose to get the mid-gen consoles or what, these companies need to start stepping their games up. We buying these expensive TVs now because people at IGN claim 4K is here, 4K is here, 4K is coming. It's coming in faster than high def did. So these developers need to step their game up. Killer visuals, I mean, killer games. Like I said, everybody, exclusives matter, but you're not out here buying every exclusive for every console. The multiplats, they always deliver graphics, but they're not gonna truly max out. Oh shit, she caught me. They're not truly gonna max out each console because they're gonna do to the lowest common denominator, which is right now it's Xbox, but it's going to be PlayStation after this year. So with that being said, you have certain developers, they go all in with the X, like the guys from Ark, couple other developers, the guys from Titanfall, they said they had it running at 6K at some points on the dev kit, so they're going all in. But Microsoft is gonna have to put their best foot forth from November until this generation is done, and well into the next generation. Because what I'm seeing when I was watching that God of War trailer, it was beautiful. And as usual, like I said, Sony goes all in when it comes to their exclusives with the way they look. The big ones, I say that because I've seen some crappy looking ones too, but even Killzone, Killzone, not a big fan of that series, but it always looks good. Always. He tried to get me. No. Dragon Punch. Motherfucker. He came back. That's what I get. I got too comfortable, y'all. But, yeah. That's pretty much it, man. Like I said, that was a short, sweet, quick little video. But that's my take on the thing right now in gaming with these consoles, and they got to step the game up. They got to. Oh shit, my rage art ain't working. Fuck, my rage art ain't working. Anyway, I'm gonna whoop his ass after this. But this your boy Craig Simmons, man, and I am signing off. Might do some more streaming later on tonight. Like I said, I couldn't sleep. But anyway, as always, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't, and spread the word. Like I said, I'm an Xbox guy, but I don't get up here and just knock Sony. I call it like it is, man. Good, bad, and ugly for all the consoles. But right now, just excited to be a gamer. We got a lot of good stuff coming out in the next year or two. So, as I say, game on. It's your boy Craig Simmons, and I'm out.